everything we need, see, 'cause we are so rich. Well, while we wait for a few more people to trickle in, why don't you just speak some gratitude into the room? What are you grateful for today?
Grateful for you.
Ooh. Me? How about my puppy dog, Ollie? AJ's here. Come on, y'all. Tell me what you're grateful for. Music. Pam's body in the healing zone.
Oh. Grateful for.
No way. Sexy 60 in the house.
60
What you grateful for? Come on, think about it. How about everybody, let's do like a gratitude wall, like a wall of gratitude, and get this whole room filled up. So just list them out loud. All right, I'll start us out and just join me. Just think about what you're grateful for. My family this weekend. Seeing my career. I need y'all to join in. I can't do it alone.
Air conditioning.
Music, air conditioning. Safe travel. Are you my wife? Are you my wife? Are we ever getting married? All right. Well, I hope that helped you tap in a little bit to how rich you are. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. Take it away.
So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich.
Dripping in joy, dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. You see, 'cause we are so rich. Grat-tat-attitude, spilling up our veins, digging on the decadence, goodness reigns. Queen bee on the throne of ease, rich with infinite potentialities. We think money has value. Listen, it's paper, metal, electronic transmission. We get what we give. We are unique, we breathe. Cannot just give, cannot just receive. There's a law of circulation. Money secondary. You have an essence only you can carry. As I advance on my journey, I see there is a power for good and it can use me. Do you let that power use you? That power for good. Hi, Grady. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich. Sing it with me. Take a breath. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so dripping in joy, dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. See, 'cause we are so rich. One more song, and then we'll give you like a proper introduction. All right. I want some hallelujahs. I want some okays. I want some yes. Oh. I'm gonna lay my burden down now. Lay it down. You got a burden on your mind? Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. One more time. I'm gonna lay my burden down now. I'm gonna leave it on the ground. Well, this freedom I am feeling well. It can't be found when I'm looking down. No, 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 no. I'm gonna climb up to the mountains. In my mind, not literally, I walk them all. Spread my wings and fly, 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 fly. All these blessings I am counting well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got more than all the stars in the sky. I got more than all the stars in the sky. I got more than all the stars in the sky. I feel light as a feather, floating on an angel's wing. I won't worry about the weather, 'cause I am one with everything. I am one with everything. I am one. Sing it with me, come on, sing it. I am one with everything. I am one with everything. a power in a seed, reminding itself how to become a tree. There's a power in a cell, and it's capable of making a you or a me. There's a power in a word, love, vibrating at a frequency, and there's a power inside that power, inside that power. What is it? It's love, 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 love. This is what we call a Steinberg mashup. A little Stein. Hi, Amy and John. Oh, why don't we take a moment to say hi to your neighbor? Why not? Say hi to who you're sitting next to.
Who else is here? Let's see who else is here. Who else is here? It's Daniel.
There's a force in the fist, but when unclenched, it ceases to exist. It shifts into light. So much freedom. Release is from the wrist, so insist on bliss, insist on bliss, insist on bliss. Insist on bliss, insist on bliss, insist on bliss. And love, 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 love. We are unstoppable, just like the wind, and anything is possible from God within. The root is good in each of us here, and the nature of love is in everyone, everywhere. What spirit originates, spirit orchestrates. This is Ollie's very first concert. This is my puppy's first concert. Aww. You are my baby, you're doing so good. You're doing so good, please don't bark anymore. Yeah. All right. I am one with everything. 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 Good morning. Yay! Welcome.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Ocala. We've already started. We're here, right?
Yes.
You excited? Yes. How many first-time visitors do we have here today? We got a few. Oh, yay. Welcome to our space. So excited to have you here. I just want you to know this doesn't happen every Sunday. So once, right? This is like, I mean, she comes here frequently, this amazing, wonderful diva. But yes, it's a very special day. And it's also Memorial Day weekend. And let me see, we have our mission and vision and all that good stuff. Wonderful, wonderful. So especially for our first-time visitors, this is what we're about here. Our mission is that we embody and share truth, principles, and spiritual practices that empower us to awaken to that power and presence that lies within and all around us. And so how we're a little bit different is the idea that this thing that some people call God or call the universe or whatever it is that you want to call it is right here, right now. Not out there somewhere, but sitting right in the seat where you are. Meaning that we are all expressions of the divine. And isn't that an amazing, beautiful thing? And so part of why we're here is to facilitate spiritual healing, right? And that understanding an elevation of our individual and collective consciousness. So how many of you are up for that? Woo! Excellent, then you're in the right place. And our vision is that we are a thriving New Thought community dedicated to spiritual growth and practice, sacred activism, and the transformative love that reveals our interconnectedness and our oneness. Beautiful. Yeah. And so what we mean by sacred activism is that intersection of consciousness and prayer. So we don't just do thoughts and prayers like we live it. Okay, it's about being a beneficial presence in the world. Who wants to do that? Y'all interested in that, right? To leave people better, higher, more wonderful, as Miss Amy does. No. Yes, we love this. And so our values, you're welcome to say them along with me. The wholeness of spirit, spiritual and personal growth, collaborative, synergistic community, abundance and prosperity, love and compassion, appreciation and gratitude, peace and balance, the power of freedom, diversity and inclusion and generosity. I love that we say we honor diversity here. Y'all, it really is one of my favorite things. So know that this is the place where we celebrate diversity. We're not trying to eliminate it and all be the same. Even though we are one, right? We all have our unique gifts and talents and passions that we bring to the world. And so, so much to do. Sorry, I'm just going to run through it. So just to let you know what is happening here at CSL Ocala, our announcements. And did I say I'm Cindy Grimes, the Inspirator? I didn't say that. I didn't say it. Most of you know that already, but I'm Cindy Grimes, and I am the minister, a.k.a. Inspirator of this place, and now you can hear me better. All right, so what's up? We have a Science of Mind magazine. That is the philosophy that we teach here. And so there's a magazine that comes out every 2 months, and we have it there out in the bookstore if you would like to check that out. 2 copies left. Hold one out for a friend. It's got all kinds of great stories and affirmations and things for each day, so you can make it part of your spiritual practice. You can rent a slide if you have an event or something that you would like to promote here at the center. Maybe it's just a shout out, like for Norma's 60th birthday, that we should have something up there saying, hey, 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 happy birthday, girl. And the newsletter comes out once a month. Tomorrow, Pam, would you like to say something about what you're doing tomorrow?
Dave, I don't have to read it.
Hold them.
Okay. I'm doing a sound bath from grief. It's focused on grief to remembrance, honoring loved ones who have passed and parts of ourselves that we're grieving through meditation, sound vibration, and reflection. And I asked, oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, anyways. So, well, I'm doing a sound bath and getting help through some of my friends here. So we are a synergistic community, so
Stand
I
up
have
so people can see you.
Your Phoenix is Rising helping with the sound bath, and Jennifer Moy with the meditation through ebb and flow. So yeah.
Come on.
So I am holding space for healing.
Absolutely.
And the love offering's $20.
Make you holla.
That feels like a really great way to spend Memorial Day, don't you think? Not the whole day, but just the evening from 7. Yes.
If somebody would like to bring a picture item for somebody, for the altar, that would be great.
Yes. Bring a yoga mat or a blanket, something to be comfortable.
So just know that a sound bath is all about keeping yourself as comfortable as possible so you can relax the body, and the mind hopefully can also relax. So it's an opportunity to ignite that which is our birthright, which is healing. And Pammy could use it because this surgery came in the middle of this and she insisted on not canceling it. So let's come out and support. She's well, we will be here with you, honey.
So for those of you who've never done it, you'll be laying on the floor here. So make sure you're nice and comfy and you've got something to lay on. Okay, so from doubt to divine direction, visioning workshop with me next week. Yes, yes. It's a 5th Sunday, so, it's sometimes a grab bag, but but this 5th Sunday, we're going to actually vision. We'll teach that process to you and do some visioning for CSL Ocala so we can come together to see what it is that Spirit is wanting to express through this place and what your place is in that, like how we bring that all to, how do we be a beneficial presence in the world collectively, right? And synergistically, which means that 1 + 1 isn't just 2. It could be 200 or 2,000, right? Yes, when we come together for the same thing. And then the week after that, this was supposed to happen this morning. We were going to have an interview with our practitioners, Donna and Norma, but instead that is happening on the 7th of June. So I know, it's so crazy. Stand up, Norma, like people got to see. We don't plan these things. I walked in this morning first, and then she came in, and we were like, oh, what's up with that? Isn't that fun? So, great minds. So, Amy, we found out that Amy was going to be in town this weekend. And so my dear, wonderful friends and our practitioners said, you know what? let's let Amy come on down and spend some time with us.
Have a little music.
Have a little music and
Little message,
little message, a little inspiration.
a little connection.
Yes.
I was, here for a birth family bat mitzvah up in Gainesville, and I thought it would be nice because I brought my partner down. She doesn't get to come as much because she works, and I said, we got to see our spiritual family while we're down here, so
Aw.
we're here.
We are so honored and so blessed, as you already heard, right? For those of you who've never heard her before, we're in for a really special and wonderful treat this morning. So I'm not going to say anything else other than I
Well,
love
yes, you
this
are,
woman.
because you're going to pray.
Donna's going to
Oh,
pray.
Donna's going to pray.
Donna's going to
Okay.
pray us in.
Can we do a
because-
little wraparound song? A little song before and then
Yes.
pray? Can we do
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
You can sing with me because you know the song and you're a singer. I surrender. Sing it with me.
Oh.
I trust and I know that as I surrender, that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I surrender. Take a breath. I trust and know. I trust and I know that as I surrender, that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. Let's do it again. I surrender. I surrender. I trust and know. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love.
Take a second and just kind of look around. Pretend that we're in a field right now. And pretend we're all flowers, different ones. The pretty ones that people collect, the ones that the little bit of wind just blows and you spread yourself, the ones that root themselves in and will not be killed by any means necessary. All of these flowers, all of them blooming in this beautiful meadow called life. All of them different, all unique, all functioning, doing something different. Take a second and just look around at the flowers in the room. Just this little patch of grass right here. The great teacher said, remember the lilies of the field. They're just hanging out, man. They're not freaking out. I'm working on that right now, that lesson. So as we step into this part, which is the prayer part, allow yourself to embody that which is nature, because we are a part of it. Our breath allows the trees to breathe. Our steps on the earth ricochet out. Our vibration with every movement, every crank of the wheel, every heartbeat, the sound of your breath into this room. With intention, you placed yourself here to bless me with your face this morning. Thank you. And today, as Amy sits in that space and music pours through her fingers via the piano speaks today, that which we all have walked by on a Sunday has sat many Sundays silent, gets to speak today through that which is God expressed as Amy. Every day of practice come to fruition. Every moment of self-doubt locked in gratitude. Everything you put your hands to, we are learning this. We are being this. We're aligning with that which is the oneness. We're recognizing it in every single inclination of itself. Thank you. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for listening. And thank you for continuing the work. Ashe. And so it is.
So it is. That was so beautiful. Let's sing it again. Now, I just want to remind you why we sing in this space. He's just singing. Because when we sing these slow songs, we allow a deep breath in and then a long phrase out, and it triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, and it calms your booty down. We're all so wound up right now. And it's summer, it's spring, it's exciting. I'm vibrating at a very, like a little bee buzzing around. So it calms us to get us ready to receive whatever Spirit wants you to hear today. So with all that in mind, take a breath in and sing I Surrender with me. I surrender. I trust and I know. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. Take a nice deep breath before each phrase. I surrender. Breathe. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. One more time to really calm your system. I surrender. Drop your shoulders, let them go. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. 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 I fall into the arms. Last chance, big breath. Of love. Two things I want to share right up top. First of all, if you're in this teaching, I want you to notice that when you come around these churches, you notice that people who are 60 do not look 60. People who are 70 do not look 70. And I figured out why. It's not rocket science. Check this out. You're going to love this. It's because we smile. That's it. That's it. There's muscles in your face. And did you know that it takes more muscles? And when you see somebody that looks like that, they have been practicing that. And it's okay, because that's what they knew to practice. And when we come here and we start practicing this, all of a sudden you get a facelift. So if for no other reason to come to New Thought Spaces is to stay looking young. Okay, that's number one. Number two is a mudra thing that I just learned that I think is fascinating. I love things rooted in the world and things we can touch and taste and see, like the parasympathetic nervous system. I want something that's applicable. And that's why I love this teaching, because most things are things we can apply every day, all day. First thing here, okay? I want you to touch your thumb to your forefinger and then take a breath in and notice where it goes in your body, through your nose. Where does it go? Just notice, don't say anything, just notice. One more time. And now bring your thumb to your middle finger. Same thing, take a breath in. Notice where it goes. One more time. Let's go to the fourth finger, okay? Notice where it goes. Try it. Breathing in. Isn't it weird? It's a little bit lower, isn't it? One more time. And then go to your pinky. Notice how low it goes. I don't make this up. This is not me. This is your body. This is like ancient science that the Indians know. I don't know anything about mudras. I'm very interested in them, but it has to do with where you hold your fingers. And you're like this electronic system. So if you want to try in your meditative practice, a lot of times we don't know where to start, right? The first time I ever learned how to meditate, somebody taught me to stare at a candle. And that was really good for me because it gave me something to focus upon, and it watched the candle dance. And because candles, there's air always moving. There's things we don't see. So if you just watch a candle in a perfectly still room, it will dance for you. And you can allow it the awesomeness of that and the awesomeness of your body if you try this. So those are my little facts. I want to presence the awareness of it being Memorial Day. And those who have served our country in any arm of service, I'm going to invite you to stand for a moment so we can honor you if we have anybody that served today. Okay, well, if you know anybody in your family, let's rub our hands together. Oh, we got somebody? Hello? Stand up. Frontline workers right here. We honor you. And hands together energy for anybody who you know in your family that served, or people that are serving this country, this world, however, I'm going to make my joke since we don't have any service members here. I always wanted to join the Army, and just so I could do boot camp, but I only wanted to do it the length of the montage from the movie. Thank you. That was just a joke. Because I like a little humor in my life. So something that I've been studying is quantum spirituality, okay? And this is this idea that there's this field of awareness, that there's energy. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it God, you can call it good. We're calling it the quantum field because it's sort of a way to wrap our mind around the essence. It's just another word. But what I love about it is it's a field of awareness that is eternal. And I don't know if you can really wrap your mind around eternal, but it's never started and it never ends. And for some reason, now I have heard about this field and God and the eternality of it all. I've written songs about it. Sometimes I'll write a song and then I'll get the meaning after I've written the song, years after. And this song here was inspired by a wonderful talk given by a woman named Kathy Hearn. If you're ever bored and you're looking for a new thought speaker, look up Kathy Hearn, Reverend Doctor, I think, Kathy Hearn. And answer your phone and then silence it. Anyway, she talked about the eternality of the qualities of spirit. In other words, peace is always available. It's always possible. You can always reach for it. There's never you don't run out of peace. You can't run out of it, right? You can't. Joy is an essence. It's a divine archetype of God, and it's ever present. You can always call on joy. There's never no joy. You may have low dopamine in your brain sometimes, and you may crash out sometimes and need to rest, but joy is always available. And joy for me is my favorite acronym, which is just open yourself. Because if you do just open to that field of awareness, joy will creep its way in. Joy will creep its way in. So this song I want us to sing for you. I hadn't sung in a while. I'm even using a chart because I don't remember it that well, but it's from my CD, Shine Be Glorious. I wanted to give you sort of music as message today. You know, let the music speak a little bit here. There is a part of me goes on endlessly. It is wider than the sky, deeper than the sea. It is eternal. Yep. It is eternal. You can sing that with me. It is eternal. And its love never runs out. There is a place in me knows true beauty. It is higher than the mountains, further than all the galaxies. It is eternal. It is eternal. It is eternal. And its love never runs out. So slow down, reach out, and give all you have to give. We are holy, and we know we have more than we need to live a life of abundance, compassion, and love that never runs out, never runs out, never runs out, never runs, never runs, never runs out, never runs out. This love. There is a part of you remembers who you are. You're the breath of God, and I stand in awe. We are eternal. We are eternal. We are eternal. And His love never runs out. So slow down, reach out, and give all you have to give. We are holy, and we know we have more than we need to live a life of abundance, compassion, and love that never runs out, never runs out. It never runs, never runs, never runs. Slow down, reach out, give all you have to give, 'cause we are holy, and we know we have more than we need to live a life of abundance, compassion, and love that never runs out, never runs out, never runs out, never runs, never runs, never runs out. This love never runs out, never runs out, never runs out, and never runs, never runs, never runs, never runs. This love, it never runs out. That's how it ends. So last time I was here, I played this next song for the first time, and I still don't really have all the lyrics, but I wanted to sing it because it's new, and we really enjoyed it. Do you guys remember it? Those who were at my concert, there's a couple people here. Remember Oh This Wind? Okay, so I was standing outside in the mountains. I live in Asheville, North Carolina, and it was like the beginning of spring, end of winter. I always forget that there's this cold spring, right? There's a cold spring. When things are popping, they're starting to pop, but then the winter's still hanging on a little bit, and there's that windy, cold, it's beautiful. Probably my favorite time of year. And the wind was blowing, and it felt like, I guess that's how, you know, things start to drop from the trees, and you need that wind. You need the wind to create the change, and you need things to kind of start blowing around, and things start changing, and it's kind of crazy how nature does that, isn't it? So... oh, this is what I did, is I came inside, and I wanted to sing Oklahoma from the musical Oklahoma, but I didn't know the chords, so I wrote a song anyway, and it goes, oh, this wind blowing in again. Feel it coming in, feels good to begin again. Oh, there's a wind, it's blowing in again. I feel it on my skin, feels good to move, begin again. It's time to let love in. It's time to let love win. 'Cause you are only made of light, and life is a delight, and you are made of stars, and life can be hard, but it's hard to be happy, and it's hard to be sad, easy to be peaceful, easy to get mad. It's easy to go mad, so choose love. I said, it's easy. All of it. Oh, there's a wind. Feel it in again. Feels like these words will sometimes be written, I promise you. Oh, there's a wind. Help me. It's given me new friends. I feel it in my skin, good to begin again. It's time to let. It's time to let love in. Let love win. It's time to let love win. 'Cause you are only made of light, and life is a delight, and you are made of stars, and life can be hard, but it's hard to be happy, and it's hard to be sad, easy to be peaceful, easy to get mad, easy to go mad. If you're not going mad, you're not paying attention. 'Cause you are only made of light, and life is a delight, and you are made of stars, and life can be hard, but it's hard to be happy, and it's hard to be sad, easy to be peaceful, easy to get mad. Anybody here in a long-term relationship? How easy is it to get mad? You know what, I have a theory though. We get mad at those we know aren't gonna go anywhere. We're the meanest to those who we subconsciously know they're not going anywhere. And maybe they do go somewhere, and that's okay too. But if you can hang in there, and you know what are the top 3 things couples fight about? Money, kids, and the toilet paper. Is it 1-ply, 2-ply, or 3-ply? Because oh, which direction too? These two, apparently. This is a thing. All right, I want to do this chorus again because I love this chorus. It's so stupid and silly. It's not well written, but I love it. It just feels good. It flew out. It's one of those. One of those. So let's get it snapping. You are only made of light, and life is a delight, and you are made of stars, and life can be hard, but it's hard to be happy, and it's hard to be sad, easy to be peaceful, easy to get mad, easy to go mad. So choose love. Why not? Choose love. Why not, baby? Choose love. Isn't that cute? It's such a silly little song. It's like a 4-year-old wrote it, but I love it. It's like dee 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 dee. Oh, this wind. It was just cute, and it was the first song I wrote on my new piano. Isn't that exciting? All right, so this song I wanted to do. They all have meanings to me, connected to you guys and life and what's going on in the world. And it's so funny because a lot of people think I wrote this song about the person I was with at the time that I wrote the song, and I didn't. I wrote the song, it was when I used to be touring around in my car, and I would stay on people's couches, or beds or guest rooms or whatever, or floors or whatever. For years I did that. Coffee houses, colleges, even before I found New Thought churches to, hold me in their arms, which just, it was, I really felt like I found home the first time I ever sang in a New Thought church. But I was doing colleges, coffee houses, bars, this kind of thing, and staying with friends, yoga studios, like weird gigs. And people were always like, come to my church. And I'm like, I'm Jewish, and I don't believe in anything, and no. And then I was dragged, and I was like, oh, this philosophy is exactly what I'm already singing about. So it was like I found my people. It was really cool. Anyway, anytime I stayed with somebody, I would text them, you mean the world to me, because it really was. It was my world. I couldn't have done what I did without people like Donna and Norma being like, come on, you can come stay in our guest room. It's like, you don't even know me. Like, I could be cray, And 15 years later, they know I'm cray, and I'm still welcome to stay. So, but it's also a love song, because I think when you look at somebody and you say, you mean the world to me, in this teaching we have big R reality, which is that eternality, and then we have little R reality, which is like circumstances, which is people, which is places and things and stuff you can touch and taste and feel and sensory things. And I think, sometimes in spiritual spaces like New Thought, we're like, oh, live in the big R reality, live in the big R reality. I'm like, I like little R reality. I like my coffee. I like my hugs. I like my sunsets. You know what I mean? Like, reality is amazing. And if you're not in awe, you're not paying attention to it. So open your eyes and see. And then you see the big R reality, right? So this is definitely dedicated to Center for Spiritual Living Ocala. Leadership, volunteers, people, sound. I do not feel more at home than I feel here. Y'all are my home. And you even make me think I could move to Ocala. And that I live in Asheville, so put that together, how great you are. You mean the streets and the trees, the birds and the bees. You mean the breeze. You mean the day and the night, shadows and light. You mean flight and the sun so bright. You mean the world to me. You mean the world to me. So cute. You mean the whole wide world to me. It's so funny because AJ, on the way here, she said, you wrote this song about some other girl. Which, why it's so funny is that I wrote it for a boy, or I was with a boy at the time, but like I said, I did not write it for him, which was awkward. But I said, honey, I think I wrote it for you, just for the future. So, second verse goes out to my boo and my baby. You mean the highs and the lows. You mean the way the story goes. You mean the woes and the woes and the woes. You mean the lights and the show. You mean the way the flowers grow. You mean the snow. You mean the world to me. You mean the world to me. Yeah. You mean the whole wide world to me. I'm going to stop it there. Thank you. Okay, just one or two more with little stories, and I hope that something caught you today and got you thinking about stuff. So yesterday, it was my niece's, the final bat mitzvah in the family of my sisters and brothers' children, and so it was big because it's like, okay, the next time we'll get together as a family will probably be a wedding, I guess, and we'll be the old lesbo aunts that are weird, and you know what I mean? It was just really, it was very beautiful. And every time my nieces or nephews have had a bar or bat mitzvah, I have written a song for them and done it there. And I think you deserve to hear at least the chorus for Gabby. It goes, Gabby, she's a baddie. She's prettier than you. I'm so sorry, but it's true. She's Gabby. She's a baddie. They went nuts. The kids, because there's all these kids. They're like, she's a baddie. She's a diva. It was so cute. And then my brother works for Morgan & Morgan. It's good. He works for the good guys, you guys. He defends people who get, he's a good guy. But how many billboards do you see? Size matters. Morgan & Morgan. I'm like, oh, my brother. Like, that's weird. You'll see him now if you haven't seen him. But anyway, my brother works for Morgan & Morgan. So, the guy on the billboards, John Morgan, left my niece a big video. It was so funny. But anyway, one of the lyrics of the song was, you have a mom who's like this, and you have a brother's like that, and you have a dad who's on every billboard. And it was hilarious. I made everybody laugh. It was so much fun. And I say all that to say that I'm not one of those people. I think a lot of times people come to New Thought also because you don't have a great family like dynamic inside, so you're looking for something to find that family. And I can say that the cool thing that's happened for me is that finding my spiritual family has led me back to my family. In other words, it's made me learn how to love them unconditionally, accept unconditionally, and celebrate unconditionally. Y'all, I was in temple yesterday. It was like a 2-hour service. And I was so bored. Because it's boring. That's why. It's not because I don't respect the Torah and I don't respect Hebrew studies, and it's because it's boring. It's because I come here and we like sing and laugh and clap and pray and meditate in words I understand. And then, so it was 2.5 hours long. And everything sounds like a dirge. See? And Ollie wasn't allowed in the temple. So Ollie was not happy. But I love my family. I love my brother, my sister. Oh, thank you so much. Look at these people love me. Do you see that? Thank you so much. So I want you to think about your family and try, even if you can't stand them, try to, hi, Corrine. Oh, that's right. They have a thing. They're besties. So think about your family, think about how much you love them, and we're going to sing like a little love medley, okay? And we'll get some parts going. And you might know this one, Mama. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Yeah, join me. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Let's change it to you and say it to somebody. Love is at the root of who you are. Love is at the root of who you are. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Pick somebody else. Really sing to them. Love is at the root of who you are. Love is at the root of who you are. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. How about we as a group? Love is at the root of who we are. Love is at the root of who we are. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Oh, okay. Part 2 is love is who I am. Love is who I am. And then love is where I stand. Love is where I stand. You got it? Who I am. Love is who I am. And where I stand. Love is where I stand. That's part 2. You got it? Love is at the love. I
at the root
am.
of who I am.
Love is at the
Love is at the root.
is where
Love is
I
at the
stand.
root.
Pick a part. Love is at the love is where
Love is
I
at the root
stand. It's who
of
I am.
who I am. Love is at the root.
Love is where I stand. One more time. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the love. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Part one. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the root of who I am. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Love is at the root. Okay. Do you guys want to do one more prayer before we close? All right. Reverend Cindy, do you want to close us with prayer? Or do you have something else to share? Yeah, I thought maybe we wrap around or giving, offering time or something. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a baddie? Oh, that's right. I muted. I told you to mute her because it was buzzing. Do you remember? You might have to. Oh, and then maybe you turned yourself off. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Okay.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great, great, great. Wonderful, wonderful. So this is the time where we celebrate our abundance, we celebrate giving. And so Aaron's got the baskets that are going to be going around. We have prayer requests. If anybody has something that is a challenge for them, they'd like a little extra prayer support, fill out one of those forms. Myself, Donna, Norma, Reverend Peggy, our prayer team gets them. And we pray on those, and we pray into that infinite awareness and consciousness and speak the truth and elevate, and know that the answers to our prayers already exist. So if these could go around, and we will do the affirmation together. It is the nature of life to give of itself, as it is the tree's nature to bear fruit, and the flower's nature to bloom. It is my nature to share the gifts of my time, talent, and treasure. I participate in the divine flow of life, giving generously and receiving abundantly. Now this part, say it like you mean it, okay? Right? I am blessed, and I am a blessing. I am grateful. And so it is.
I sometimes like to give a little bit of a story about giving, because I was really new to tithing. Like, because again, Jews, we just pay like 1 year to the temple in advance, type of thing. But I remember the first time Reverend Christy Snow was on stage, and she said, and I had been really fed, even though I was serving, I had been really fed during the service, and she said, I want y'all to close your eyes for a moment and just think whatever number comes to you, that's for you to give today, whatever number comes to you. And the number 80 came to me, and I was like, 80! 80! I was like a $5 girly, you know what I mean? And I was like, I wrote the check like my hand was shaking. And it's just like, this is many, many years ago before I had, knew about tithing, had taken a class, anything. And she was like, I want you to test yourself today. Test your intuition and see what it's like. And I was visiting. I was a visiting artist. I had a table like this and everything like that. And I wrote 80, and I don't know why. I don't think I was getting paid very much to be there, whatever. So I wrote 80, and that day I made exactly, I swear to you, exactly $800, which was a lot of money. It's a lot of money now, but it was a lot of money then. Because I was sort of just starting out in the churches, and I was like, whoa, and people just wanted to support, and I was blown away, and it was 10 times exactly. Mm-hmm. So if today you feel like, I don't have anything to give, trust spirit. And I say this out loud so myself can hear it too, because I fly on faith, I don't have a job, this is it. And so just trust that this place, to keep the lights on and everything, it's so special. And if something feeds you, just trust the number that comes to you, and don't be afraid, because you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at the miracle. Somebody's going to call you and be like, oh my God, remember that $50 you lent me 5 years ago? Or whatever. Weird things that you won't even, money is weird like that, because it is just energy. Really, really is. So that's not like a pitch to give a bunch of money to the church or anything like that. That's like, test the law of abundance in your life. Like, it's amazing. So, you know what I mean? Okay, thank you. Anyway.
Do we have a realtor in the house to find Amy and AJ a place to live in Ocala?
Well, we heard there was possibly that RV for sale somewhere, right?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Where is she today?
So,
Want to sing I'm So Blessed together?
Sure,
In-
sure.
in-
Let me
in-
let them know that there
okay.
is this, especially for our new people, that is another way to give.
There
is
you go.
this, text to tithe thing. So
Just get
once
that-
you put that phone number into your phone, you put the amount, 80,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Put it in, and you send it. You hit send, and it goes right from your account to ours.
And it
So-
returns. The flow
And it
is
returns.
amazing.
It does.
Let's
It
sing
does.
for it. Let's sing a Drucker I am so blessed. You know this one. I am so blessed. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Just that last part. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Yes, and from that space of blessing, from this beautiful morning, from this feeling of joy and all of the laughter and the connection and the beauty and the wonder, I just give thanks. I give thanks for everyone here. I give thanks for those who are watching online. I give thanks for the amazing, amazing Amy Steinberg. And I give thanks for the seeds that have been planted here this morning in our minds and in our hearts, and know that they continue to grow and prosper. And I just pray safety and security and good for everyone. And I know that the answer to each and every prayer request, whether it was written or remains on your heart, the answer already exists and is unfolding now for the highest and best for everyone involved. And so on this Memorial Day, I give thanks again for those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. I give thanks even for the grief for those who we miss, because it means that we are alive, and it means that we are love in expression. And so I just breathe in this moment, this time together, this precious, precious moment that will never be repeated, and give thanks for that. And I give thanks for each and every one, for all those who give to the center, whether it's through their money or it's through their talents or their work, their gifts and tithes. And so I release all of this gratitude, all of this joy, and all of this knowing to that field of infinite potentiality, and bless everyone here, knowing that all is good because all is God, and so it is.
And so it is. I invite you to stand for the chorus of our last song. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. And now you want to have that little closing blessing?
Yes, yes. Say it with me if you will, if you feel so moved. Spirit lives, moves, and breathes as us in a wise and loving universe. We go forth guided, protected, and free, trusting love, trusting life, knowing all is unfolding perfectly. And so it is.
Let me be a vessel. Let me be a vessel. Let me be a vessel. Let me be a vessel of love. Let me be a vessel. Let me be a vessel. Let me be a vessel of love. Shine, shine, be glorious. Reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious. Reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine. Let me shine your light. One big yeah. Yeah. Have a fantastic week.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amy's got music and her art. Take a little bit of Amy home with you today. Let us bless her like she has blessed us. And have a fabulous week, everyone. I hope to see at least some of you tomorrow for our sound bath.
Sound bath with Pam.
With Pam. And Jen. And your Phoenix is rising.